everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where last time we took on the fishing level 5 quests and took on a few more fishing holes around La Nocia. Today, fishing level 10. This will be the last time we do fishing for the time being. After this, we are heading back to the main story. But Sisapu, what do you have for us for level 10? For your next lesson, Sisapu would send you off into the wild. What's that in your eye, Satora? I know that glimmer. It's the eye of the fisher. It's the thrill of the bite. No, I'm not doing this. Keep that spark alive, friend. You don't want to end up like Wawalago. Not that I'm worried about you. Oh yes, I can see it. There's a fire inside you, burning for fish, burning for 80s song references. More fish, bigger fish. It is time to feed that fire. Today is the day you catch your first big one. No one ever forgets their first. Journey forth to the banks of the Nim in middle La Nocia. There you will find her, the princess Okay, take the princess and return here triumphant. So, Sisapu, Her Royal Highness is drawn to crayfish balls. So, Sisapu, I may have already done that. I have several, I want to say. Oh, did I accidentally eat? Oops. Oh well. Yeah, I have 11? You'll find the princess trout in the Nim River, Satora. Don't forget to take your crayfish balls. Yeah, about that. Depending on your perspective, you've either rescued or abducted the princess. A prim and proper princess she is. We'll ready her as a royal roast, a feast fit for a king. The king can keep his fancy feast. Any fisherman worth her salt prefers her trout prepared simply. Said like a surly salty mouthed sea hag. Hand her over here and heed how the cultured classes cook. A fine day it'll be when I take culture lessons from you. Besides, I didn't send out Satora out to that river to fetch a fish for you. I sent her out to fetch a fish for me. For my lesson, that is. Yes, of course. That was the purpose of the expedition. Of course. Anyway, as you should have learned, catching a proper fish requires perseverance, plain and simple. And this plump princess trout can testify to that. Continue to apply the lessons I've taught you, and before you know it, you'll be swimming in fish. Doesn't that sound appetizing? Indeed it does. I am in fact already swimming in fish. Alright, let's see. So this will give us... I think we're gonna go with the shoes. Since we already have clothes for the other slot. Alright, and that bumps us up to level 17 and gives us some new gear to equip. Fantastic! Now we can finish off this episode with some more fishing. Did you expect anything else? Let's see, we have 4 fishing holes to check out today. 3 of which are in Lower La Nocia, and the last one is in Western La Nocia. So, let's see. Our first is going to be Candlekeep Key. So we're just gonna head all the way down there. While we're making the trek, I'll go ahead and pull up the map to see exactly where the fishing hole is. But I'm pretty sure it's just in the town of Candlekeep Key. Yeah, it's just in the town of Candlekeep Key. So we've got a long way to walk. You know what? We're cutting up these Fisher episodes anyway. I'll meet you there. Alright, we have arrived in Candlekeep Key. The first bait we're going to want to use is lugworms, just to get us started. I don't think we'll catch any new fish with lugworms, but... again, just to get us started. Alright, let's see. What's the first fish we're gonna catch so we can take a look at the fishing log. Lemons and anchovy. Nice. Anyways, for Candlekeep Key, we have the first 4 already in our list. for the rest, we're gonna want goby balls and rat tails. Looks like we're only gonna be able to catch 2 more fish. One with goby ball, one with rat tail. And there we go, got the other new fish, the tiger cod. I, for some reason, was still fishing with the wrong bait. I needed rat tails to catch the tiger cod. I think for the rest we can't catch him yet. We could catch the level 17 fish. Yeah, let's go for the level 17 fish as well. Alright, there we go. There's the last new fish we can catch here for now, the Rothlet oyster. Alright, the next fishing hole on our list is going to be up at Ocean's Torch. So we're hiking back up to the lighthouse. And then after that, the next fishing hole is all the way up north by the cedarwood. So that's going to be a fun hike. Alright, Ocean's Torch. What can we catch here? I bet my Quirrell Kitten is very happy about all the fish we're catching. Alright, with a rat's tail we caught tiger cod. And that fills in Ocean's Torch. I believe we can't get either of the last 2. Correct, they're both level 50. So that means next up we're hiking up to the cedarwood. I will probably meet y'all up there. Alright, made it to the cedarwood fishing hole, I believe. Just north of Red Roosterstead, out over the ocean. I went ahead and paid the chocobo porter to bring me here, just made it easier. And it was only like 15 gil. I don't believe we'll be able to catch anything new here. What do you mean the fish got away? Oh god! Did my... Oh, thank goodness the cat's right there. I thought the cat just fell to its death. Alright, cedarwood. Yeah, we can't catch anything new here. Those last 3 are inaccessible for the time being. But at least we got the area on our fishing log. And the last place we can fish is swift perch. So let's go find the quickest way to get to swift perch. Alright, let's see. I have an idea of what the fastest way probably is. Excuse me, what was that hiccup? Not sure if we'll be able to afford it, or if we'll be able to do it right now. No, it's accessible. I wasn't sure if that was locked still or not. But taking that ferry brings us to Aleport, then it's a quick run over to Swift Perch. And we could even just go ahead and grab a chocobo porter. And you know what? We've been here before in a side questing episode, but since this is not a side questing episode, let's go ahead and get that ETH right now, just since we're in the area. No? Wait, we're at the end of a fishing episode. So it is actually very likely that people have already dropped out of this, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave that be for now. Alright, on to Swift Perch. Well, Aileport's just off to the west of Swift Perch. Not too long of a walk. Alright, I believe we should be able to fish from right around here. Should be perfect. We'll go ahead and cast out some rat tail. And I'm not seeing too many new fish on the guide I'm using. So I think we might just be putting this on our fishing log and that's about it. Alright, Swift Perch! Indeed, we cannot get the last 3 yet. So we were in fact just here to get it on our fishing log. Alright then. With that, we are done fishing for the day. That was nice and easy. We barely caught anything new. I'm gonna go ahead and make my way back to Limsa Lominsa off screen. And additionally, off screen, I'm going to go ahead and... A few of the fish we've caught can actually be used by Culinarian to turn into bait. So I'm thinking... it might be a good idea for me to off screen. If a fish can be turned into bait, and we've already seen the Culinarian recipe that lets us turn it into bait, and that fish isn't used for anything else in crafting, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, to turn our fish into bait. Otherwise, I will go ahead and sell off any fish that are relatively useless, no crafting recipes for them. And then next time on Final Fantasy XIV, it is time to get back to the main story, as we are finally finishing up these introductory quests, and moving on to the wider world of Eorzea. I will see everyone next time for that.